So good morning everyone. In this video we will discuss the UP GTI versus the Swift Sport as a Hothatch bargain. And I will note down, especially because I bought the Swift Sport, I'm sitting in the Swift Sport, why I think that is the best way to go. First off, the Swift Sport is a B segment car, so a segment above the A segment where the UP is residing in. Second point that is very important, that is the UP, they only did a minimal effort to make it to GTI. A red line here, a little bit lowered suspension. But they have, for example, the same seats, the same drum brakes at the back. It's just a lukewarm attempt. Also it has the same engine, the 1.0 3-cylinder turbo engine. It's also found in milder versions of the UP. But it's just more restricted there. So once you go for a chiptune, for example, you get the same power out of this, out of both cars. The only difference is that the UP GTI has a 6-speed gearbox, whereas the others have a 5-speed one. So that's the only difference. Whereas if you look at the Swift Sports, everything from the ground up has been built to make a sport version. And this one is also exclusively been built in Japan. This was not the case in the past with Swift Sports. So it gives you excellent quality as well. You get access to the 1.4-liter turbo engine, which is a 4-cylinder, which drives a lot nicer than 3-cylinders do. Also it's an undistressed engine, and you have about 92 horsepower per liter as of stock. And UP GTI already has 115 horsepower per liter as a stock. So also if you're going to tune it, the downsized engine found in the UP will have it a lot harder. Then I mentioned that the UP has drum brakes at the back. The Swift Sport has disc brakes all round, which is a lot better. It also has mono suspension, which the UP GTI doesn't have, premium suspension. And therefore also the Swift Sport rides very compliantly, very softly for a Hothatch, because it's very light. It's lighter than the UP GTI even. And if you're going to lower it, you will still have some comfort residing in your lowered Swift Sport. Whereas if you're going to lower your UP GTI, it will become a little bit of a bouncing car, so your ride will suffer tremendously. Also, the Swift Sport is a car used in rallies. It's the halo car of Suzuki. It's the best and highest performance car that Suzuki is now offering, which is also not the case, of course, with the Volkswagen Group, where the Golf R takes that price. And you get 6 years warranty with the Swift Sport, whereas you get 2 years with the UP GTI. So that's a big difference in my opinion. And you get a car with mild hybrid technology, whereas the UP GTI doesn't have that either. So all in all, I think there's a big change. I must mention also, if you look at the seats, switch the camera. Oh, it's quite hard to see perhaps. But these are real bucket seats. Yeah. Whereas in the Swift Sport you get with the UP GTI you just get flat seats without any sporting characteristic. And these buckets will keep you in place in the corners. This is not the case. UP GTI, which is just the same seats that they have in all the other UPs as well. Another thing to take into consideration is that the specs that you can have on the UP, so even if you go full spec on the UP GTI, are not at the same level as the base specs you're getting with the Swift Sport. And also one other thing, if you look at the inside, what you can see here, nice flat steering wheel and all the other details. I think they are better than that of the UP GTI, but especially if you also look at the outsides. The UP GTI is a very boxy type of car, and the Swift Sport has a lot nicer silhouette. Also, you get double true exhaust with only one exhaust in the UP GTI. The side skirts are fantastic, and as you can see, this car is now lowered, but still you have some room left. So I hope this helps. Have a great day. Let me know your thoughts.